Okay. Welcome back to grade 11 business studies. In this video, we want to look at revising on the components of the micro, market, and macro environment. So, we are also going to look at the degree of control that the business has on the micro, market, and macro environment. So, we're going to start by looking at in the micro environment, whereby we are saying the micro environment includes everything inside the business. So at the end of the day, you will see that all the internal affairs of the business are also included there, including how these internal affairs are managed by the directors or owners of the business. So in terms of the degree of control, you'll see that under micro environment, the business is full or complete control over this environment. So we have the information according to our three aspects that we have there in terms of micro, market, and macro. So if you go to the information that we have, we're going to start on the micro environment, whereby we are saying the micro environment is the internal business environment. It is also described as the internal operating system of the business. So very important to take note that it is also described as the internal operating system of the business. And the business is full or complete control over it. So very important also to take note that the business has full or complete control over the micro environment. So we also have the components of the micro environment that are listed there, whereby we are going to start with the first one, whereby we have got the vision, mission statement, we've got the goals, and then we've got the objectives. So we are going to say that we are looking at the vision. We are talking about something that refers to what the business wants to achieve in the long term. So basically, this is the dream of the business. So as we are referring to vision, we are referring to the dream of the business, something that the business wants to achieve in the long term. So if you look at the mission now describes what the business provides or produces. So that's mission. And then we look at goals. We are saying goals. These are the long-term plans of what the business wants to achieve. And obviously, we also have objectives. So this is the first line that we have. Then on the second part, we have got organizational structure is another component of the microenvironment. So we also need to understand what exactly we mean by organizational structure. But we'll see that organizational structure refers to the different levels of authority in an organization. That is how who does which task in the organization. So you'll see that also if you look at the organogram, it falls under the organizational structure, whereby we are saying it shows the levels of authority that we have in a business. So this is the scenario that we have in terms of the organizational structure. And then we also have the organizational resources. So basically, when we are talking about organizational resources, it refers to the people, meaning the labor force, and also equipment, and also be it machinery that a business uses to produce its goods and services. So basically, remember the resources. We can also try to explain this from the point of view of being the factors of production. So the factors of production are also the resources. So those are the resources that we are referring to. So we go to the organizational culture. So organizational culture also, it refers to the way the business goes about doing business. For example, it includes the issues like dress codes, the norms, values, and beliefs that are shared by the people in the business. So basically, that's what we have in terms of the culture. Then we also have management and leadership, where by management, we are saying is the way the business is managed. This entails planning, leading, organizing, and controlling the activities that we are having in the business, including the people. So we go to leadership. Leadership now is the way in which an individual can influence the behavior of others towards achieving the objectives of the business. That is leadership. And lastly, we've got the eight business functions. So 8 business functions we also need to know them, which are the business functions that are fall under. So we are going to see that we've got various business functions that are going to be included under the 8 business functions, whereby we put general management is one of them, is a function, and also we've got a purchasing function, we also have production function, we also have a marketing function, and then public relations also is a function. So we have human resource function, administration function, and finally we have the financial function. So all those functions are fall under the 8 business functions, and if you add them up, they add up to 8. So this is what we have under micro, microenvironment. And obviously, we move to the next part whereby we are now looking at the market environment, whereby we are saying it is the immediate external environment of the business, and the business has limited control over it. So, very important for you to take note that business has limited control over the market environment. So, what consists of the market environment are the components of the market environment, whereby we are talking about customers or consumers, we're talking about the suppliers, intermediaries, competitors, and also other organizations or civil society such as CPOs, NGOs, regulators, strategic allies, and unions also for other organizations. So in terms of also control, we've highlighted that it has limited control, which is very important. And then we go to the last part where we're having the macro environment now. So on the macro environment, this is the broad external environment of the business. A business has no control over the macro environment. Very important to take note. The external environment consists of the micro and market. So when we are talking about the external environment, we also include the micro and market environment. But remember, what we are saying is the external environment. In the external environment, we have the macro environment, and the macro environment is the one that the business has no control over. But when we are talking about external environment, we are saying components of the external environment. We have got macro environment. We also have the micro falling under that, and the market also falling under that. I think that can be clear there. Then we look now at the components of the macro environment. These are the components that are listed there, whereby we are saying the first one is social, second one is the political, legal, economic, technological, physical, and lastly, we've got the global or international environment. So this is the last part that we have according to this video. So please, thank you for listening, and please let's not forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's not forget to share the link to our colleagues who are doing grade 11 business studies. Let's take note, more videos are going to come. So let's stay tuned. Let's get notified by subscribing and turning on the notification button so that we get notified when there are new uploads. Let's meet again in the next video. Yes, for this video, I'm signing out.